Hey guys, welcome back to the Kool-Aid Podcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, guys, we're going to be looking at some of Hansi Flick's words ahead of tomorrow's match against Mallorca, in which Barcelona, they are going to be looking to bounce back after a couple of disappointing games in La Liga. And for today's video, I actually want to do it in a different format. We're going to be looking at the interview. I'm going to be sharing the audio from the interview, and then we're going to be discussing quote by quote. But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything is posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's just straight into the video. All right, guys, let's get straight into the video and let's look at some of Hansi Flick's words ahead of that match against Mallorca. And let me share the audio with you guys. Let me make sure everything is set and perfect. All right. And guys, let me know if you guys enjoyed this style of video or if you guys prefer the previous style of video where I discuss the quotes and I read them out loud. But let's get started with it. So Hansi Flick starts off by saying, that's the...
Són ja dos partits, dies per poder...
You know what I want to say to I think what we have to see now, we know for me the good thing is that the November is finished. Okay, now we start December, but at the end the team really gave a lot. Also about the meters we run, about the intensity we have, about the ball position, and also we create chances, a lot of, and it's always about us. If we lose or win, this is the positive thing. Okay, the negative thing is that we are able to create chances, but at the moment we are not resolute enough, not consequent enough, and this is the thing we have to learn. But it's a very young team. Okay, we have the youngest team in La Liga, and we have to learn about that, and this is for me very important. Okay, we have to learn that we also have to fight for the win. So if if it's a tough match, so we have to also, in the back, we have a clean sheet. It needs that every team, in the team, yeah, has also to defend. We have to defend as one unit. This is very important. It was that was in the beginning of the season and all the matches we had, and also with the ball when we attack. It's the same. It's the same situation. Okay, and the good thing is normally. Also against Las Palmas, we did it really good. It happens to us, or we are responsible for this defeat. This is the good thing. So we create chances, and also against the team, you know, they consider less goals. It's also very important that we know that, and we have to be ready for in this situation. If we have a chance, so we have to be clear and resolute in front of the goal, and also to defend very good in the defense.
Okay, well, that was like the first quote from Hansi Flick in that press conference. And he starts off by saying, you know what? The best thing about the month of November is that it's over. And that is true. The month of November, when you compare it to the month of October, was really poor, you know, and hopefully December is better. We do have some tricky away games, which we did talk about in yesterday's video, and hopefully we're going to have the opportunity to bounce back. But Hansi Flick right there, he emphasizes, you know, the youthfulness of the team. It's a very, very young team. He emphasizes that we do have to learn a lot, and that is true. For example, even though, you know, a lot of people you know, want us to compete on all titles, and I think we can compete on all titles, we still have to know that this team is very, very young. Most of our starters, guys, are not even in their 20s, or if they are in their 20s, they're in their early 20s. And Barcelona, you know, they're competing at the highest level. We're obviously going to be making mistakes. We're going to be going through periods of you know, of bad games, for example, but it's about minimizing that. And as Hansi Flick said in that last quote, it's about learning to avoid mistakes, and we continue on.
Ramon. De pressionar del partit I si et treu.
Why is everyone spiraling over you?
Right there, there's an ad. Give me 1 second, guys. Apologies for that. I don't want you guys to hear the ads and everything. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me go on YouTube. Apologies for this.
Doing something with in the right great chances and
de Catalunya Ràdio. Ara ha repassat moltes de les coses. Creus que és perquè l'equip algun punt... Què creus?
I can see
So this next quote is in regards to the focus and pressure, and this is what he has to say in regards to that.
there are many things on the match against Las Palmas, and I don't want to speak about that because it seems like I complaining something or have excuses. I don't want to act like this because I think so. How I said, the team was able to win this match. We didn't do that, and this is now we are a little bit under pressure. But of course, we have to come back. The whole team has to come back. Focused, that you say, the focus it's really very important that you have it in the offense. Maybe you get tomorrow, you get 1, 2, or 3 chances, and it's necessary to use it. Okay, this is necessary to use it. I think the team, how I said, the team try to play. It's really we have a lot of ball possession, more than 70% also on the weekend. And this is the way how we want to play. But at the end, in football, it counts the goals. And we have also in the last matches in La Liga, we haven't scored so many goals. So this is the thing what we have to take care about that and focus on that and make it better, much better.
Absolutely. And, Barcelona, at times in the match, we did lose focus, and we do have to improve. And Hansi Flick throughout, right here in these couple earlier quotes, he's talked about Barcelona's mistakes. He talks about, hey, we're not playing at our level. And, when we look at the quotes, he also mentioned that he does not want to be making excuses and complain. When you look at that, you do like that, that you're more focused on yourself than the opposition. But of course, we talked about it, for example, in yesterday's video. La Liga, they do not have the best referees, man. They do have referees that are biased. And, Barcelona, they have to be at an exceptional level in order to basically have, titles. And when you compare to Real Madrid, looking at how sometimes they are favored, how the referees are biased at times, it is a little bit frustrating. Let's continue on with the next quote.
Però de tot de cara al partit.
No, it's always a reason why you get goals, and this is for me has also to do something with the rest defending, something with the in the right moment, the right. To make the right pressure, to be able to press them. I think it's sometimes maybe it looks like a little bit too easy for you, but it's like that. Okay, when we defend as one unit, everyone knows what to do. Everyone is able to protect the back of the other. So we're doing really well. We're doing much better. And in some situations, and also of course when they score the goals, and they did it really great. The goals were really good, so this is why, because we missed a little bit of pressure or a little bit of too close as a unit the necessary spaces. So this was the thing, and we have to take care about that.
True.
Sí, hola, mister. Xavi Lemus, de TV3. Vaca aquesta classificació.
No. I think.
And this is in regards to the referees.
We had it in our hands, so we can. When we played better, we win this match, of course, and I don't take care about that. So it's a situation, and no, I don't want to have excuses about that.
All right, so Hansi Flick doubles down. He says, "Hey, I'm not trying to make excuses in regards to the penalty decisions that basically went against us." And I mean, Hansi Flick is right. The referees, they are going to make mistakes, but if Barcelona, they're at the races and we play our game, then we don't need to be relying on these decisions. But that doesn't take away, a penalty, in favor of us is a penalty in favor of us. That doesn't mean that, for example, a penalty shouldn't be called in favor of us if we play badly. A penalty is a penalty, simple as that. Hansi Flick continues on.
Hola, mister.
Yes, of course. He was here today, but he is often here. Was not the first time, so I also spoke with him, and of course I congratulate him about the event because he is doing really great. We not so much.
Right here, he's talking about President Joan Laporta and the team's morale.
On Saturday about the match because we want to give them a present. We were not able to that for the 3 points, so it's a little bit a mess. But at the end, it's I think today I spoke about to fight, not only to play football. We also have to fight, and this is very important. Okay, I'm normally I was a player more for this attitude. I normally I don't like to lose. I don't like to lose, and I think we have to create more this in the team, to fight more for this, that to win the match, and in some situation on the pitch we do it good, but I think we have also some space to make it better.
Absolutely, absolutely, guys. And of course, Barcelona, they weren't able to give President Joan Laporta, a gift, which would have been the 3 points. But when Hansi Flick, he talks about that winning mentality, about that fighting mentality, I absolutely love that. Because for so long, Barcelona, we've been complacent. We lose, okay, well, we move on to the next. No, I like that Hansi Flick, he doesn't like losing. None of the players in Barcelona should be okay with losing. After the match, they should be furious about that. They should be furious with the performance that they put in. And they should be going out tomorrow against Mallorca to absolutely destroy them. Go out against Mallorca and make a statement. Show that you are Barcelona. Show some pride. Show some hunger to win. Nothing has been won. Even though we've had these fantastic couple of weeks at the start of the season, nothing has been won. There's still so much left to give. But let's continue on, guys.
Every player now, so except
now he's going to be talking about Dani Olmo and Araujo.
Ronald is doing really good. He increased a lot, and he's on a really good level. So he's very close. I cannot say so it's the next match or maybe next week. I don't want to do that because he has to have a good feeling. It looks really good in the training. And this is the important thing, so that he made the next step. And as of course, Danny is back, so also back for the starting 11.
That's absolutely fantastic news, guys. And right there, Hansi Flick confirms Araujo, the sensations are good. He's close to returning. He doesn't want to put a date for his return, but he is getting closer and closer to returning. And Dani Olmo, as he's confirming the reports, he will be starting tomorrow. He's ready to start and most likely will be starting. And that's fantastic news, as these two players are going to be key figures in Barcelona's team. And the next quote is in regards to the team spirit. You can bring it.
That is 3 matches. So I said that always we invest a lot. We invest a lot, so we have a lot of ball possessions. Also, maybe when I see the match on Saturday, we had a lot of chances. We showed them this today, the chances. But at the end, it's like that. Are you ready? And this is like also a little bit of fight that I'm okay. I'm here. I know the ball is coming like this, and I'm there to fight for that. So I don't want, the will is there, the hunger is there also to defend our goal. What? When I see Pau Kubasi with 17 years or Inigo, how they play, on which level. Every match they defend really good. They make really, they are important for us. Also, Petri in the midfield, it's really unbelievable. In every match, he runs a lot. He invests a lot. And of course, also the others are doing great. But I just want to speak about these three because they are really on a highest level, and I say also Rafinha. So this is for me very important. And everyone has to give the best he can. So this is then we are in the right situation and the right way how we want to go, how we want to move, and also we are now. We started really well, so we struggle a little bit in November, and hopefully the December will be better. And we have to fight for that. It's a long, long road and long way in this La Liga season, and we have to accept. And this is how I see that to fight. That at the end of the season, we want to win the title. Of course, we are Barcelona, and this is an amazing club. And so I want to see that everyone is fighting, not only the team, we also. So also around, so we fight. Also, Sergi have to fight. So this is the important thing that everyone knows. Okay, now we are here and focus on that. What is our goal? And we have to see. Okay, we give everything to reach this goal. If it's not happen, so we have maybe a next chance next year. Then we are more stronger than this year. But this is always a process, what we have to go. And we do it. We go this way. We know everyone knows here the situation in the club and with the young players. It's an amazing thing, to work with them. And I really appreciate that a lot to work with this player. They have, I can tell it again, they have a great mentality. They have a good atmosphere, create a good atmosphere in the team, in the dressing room. It's great, it's fantastic to see. But at the end, it also counts in the weekend about the points you get. And we have not so much points normally we deserved. And this is the way. No, this is why we have to more fight for that.
All right. Well, he gave what's it called? A very long explanation there, but it's very interesting to see how he gave lots of praise to three players in specific: Pau Cuarci, Inigo Martinez, and Pedri. And I completely agree with that. I think these players, they are playing at an absolute fantastic level. And it's interesting to see how Hansi Flick praises them, not for example, their ability on the ball, but the effort that they put on the pitch. He mentioned, hey, they're defending every single match at 100%. They're running tirelessly. And that's what you want, at the base minimum, regardless of who you are, regardless of how you're performing, you have to give 100% effort. You have to give it all out there. You have to come out of the match and say, hey, I left everything on the pitch in order to get the 3 points. And I like that Hansi Flick, he shares that point of view. But let's continue on.
The pressure is not that high in gaining your style again. But also, you have a tough calendar coming in the next 3 matches, all away in 9 days. How do you manage the situation physically with 3 days difference between each game, with travel included as well?
All right.
This is yesterday, after the match yesterday, and also when I arrived today, I think a lot about how to change the team, how I can, who needs a rest, and of course there are some names. You also see that. But when I see today, what happens, everyone is right. Everyone wants to play. Everyone is ready to play, and this is maybe a good sign from the team. And so we will see. Makes the thing maybe easier, maybe not so easy. I don't know it actually. I have to think about that, what I'm doing, because how you say, we have 3 away matches and they will be tough, but at the end it's like that. And after the match on Saturday, we have only 2 days, but today, the second day after the match, they are good, and everyone said, and I can also see it on the data, they're good. They're
All right, interesting. Well, I mean, Hansi Flick, looking at the data and everything, he's going to be thinking and discussing probably with his coaching staff as well as, the medical staff as well, just to see, hey, which players are fit, which players are 100% ready. But he talked about it right there. Everyone is eager to play. Everyone is at 100%, and that makes things easier for Hansi Flick, of course. But these players, they are going to need to be rested and everything. And Hansi Flick, for this upcoming schedule, he's going to need to decide, hey, who to rest and who to play. But it's very interesting insight from Hansi Flick.
There,
Te quería preguntar por la
from the beginning of the season.
Okay, so right here, he's going to be talking about Marc Casado, guys, and this is big praise for him.
Season till now, and also he made his first national match. So he defends. He really can read the match from the opponent, and also knows exactly where he has to be. Okay, maybe when we make there a mistake, I have to stay here in this position, and he's good in reading the matches, and also with the ball, he knows exactly what to do. Also right position. Yeah, he's doing really great.
And that speaks to the quality of Marc Casado because, as he said, he is a player who is basically the destroyer in that base of the midfield. You have your Pedris, you have your Dani Olmos, players who are more creative, who have a more free role, but you need to have that player, in the base of the midfield who can break things up, who is your destroyer, who can cover lots of ground. But also, something that is not talking about Marc Casado is his ability on the ball as well. He's very good when you're looking at some of the passes and some of the assists he's been giving. It's been absolutely fantastic. And you did see how big of a miss he was against Las Palmas. Some of the counters, some of their opportunities. If potentially a Marc Casado is there, then that those chances don't have it. And I'm not trying to discredit Gavi because Gavi, I thought he played a good game. I wouldn't necessarily say it was a great game, but he is coming back from injury and everything like that. And just Marc Casado right now is absolutely untouchable in the team. And there's a couple more quotes, guys. I don't want to keep you guys here too long. And for these type of videos, it is going to be longer. But let's continue.
de 8, hablando mucho.
So right here, we talked about the offsides.
Of course, the opponents are doing a good job. So they also prepare for our match or a match against us, and of course they're doing like that.
All right. Well, I mean, Hansi Flick gave a quick explanation. Of course, the teams are going to be preparing to take advantage of that high line, to take advantage of those of that offside trap. And Barcelona, as Hansi Flick has said time and time again in the past, Barcelona, if they're focused and 100%, mentally concentrated, then there's not as much risk, for example. But if you are a little bit shut off, and if you aren't at 100%, then you do risk, for example, conceding and being wide open. But Hansi Flick continues on. He's going to talk about the captaincy.
La pregunta, capitán.
I haven't recognized it.
So this is in regards because when Rafinha, when Frankie de Jong came on, Rafinha did not give him the armband, and while we were in the watch along, I didn't even really notice this, but it's crazy because Frankie de Jong, he is higher on the list than Rafinha for the captaincy band.
Yes, so I don't know. Normally not. I don't know why. Okay, it's not for in Germany normally we don't do that to give the captains again umbrella. So this is here, and but I don't know why they not doing that.
Right. Well, I mean, it's most likely just something that the game was intense. Barcelona, they were going after the winner. Rafinha probably just forgot. It was just something like that, and not really important. And I don't really want to focus too much. That just happened to happen in the heat of the moment. And the last quote is in regards to Szczesny, guys. Let's talk about it.
Hola, Hansi. Víctor Martí, Agencia F.
No, he's now really in a good. He performed really well in the training, but I think at the moment it's just not. There's not a plan there to change that. So Iñaki is number one. I always said it before, and this is the thing.
All right. Hansi Flick confirming that Iñaki Peña is our number one goalkeeper. And guys, before in the media, and then while I was on social media and everything, I was seeing reports about potentially Szczesny starting against Mallorca. And, looking at some of Hansi Flick's rhetoric in the past, he's always been clear Iñaki Peña is the number one goalkeeper. And so I didn't give too much credit to those rumors. But Hansi Flick placing his faith in Iñaki Peña, and we're most likely going to see Szczesny, for example, in the cup competition, maybe in the Supercopa España, in the Copa del Rey, in those type of matches is where we're most likely going to see Szczesny debut, and it is going to be exciting. What level will he be at? But guys, that was it for Hansi Flick's press conference. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this different type of video, if you guys prefer this type of format. I know the video is longer, it's roughly 25 minutes or so. Or do you guys prefer, for example, the previous format in which I went over his quotes and everything like that? But that was Hansi Flick's press conference. Let me know down below your guys' thoughts in regards to everything he said. And let me know your score predictions down below. But guys, thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.